As a pro makeup artist, I get asked a lot about my favorites, whether it's a favorite bronzer or a product or even what brushes and tools I like to use. I've already done a video about my personal favorite makeup brushes, which I'll link to at the end of the video and in the description box below. And I'm always talking about my favorite products and makeup that I love to use. However, I started thinking about the other stuff that's in my kit that isn't necessarily makeup, but tools and products that I can't live without. So that's what I'm talking about today. My Pro Kit Essentials. If you're new here, hi. I'm Jeannie. I'm a pro makeup artist. I live here in Los Angeles. I work with celebrities, beauty brands, and everyone in between. Welcome to my channel. All right, we're starting off strong. We're starting off big. My first pro kit essential that I cannot live without, Bioderma. No, I do not carry this entire giant bottle of Bioderma with me everywhere I go. I actually have it depotted in my kit, but I wanted to show you this because this is where I depotted it from. I got this from Costco. I think I got it for like $17 for this big thing. I bought two. This is my second one, and I finally got into it because it took me forever to get through the first one because there's so much of it. This stuff is awesome. There's a reason that this is in every pro makeup artist's kit. I have had other micellar waters in my kit, but I always go back to Bioderma. It's just so good. It doesn't leave a residue on the face, which I really love, and it also breaks down waterproof makeup, which is really nice, especially if you're doing a cat eye with a liner that just doesn't like to budge. This is great, and this will break through it. This particular formula is really good for sensitive skin. I know that I'm really sensitive around my eyes, and I can't use a lot of products around my eyes because the skin will just get really irritated. I can use this as long as I use it gently and I don't have a problem. So I like to have this in my kit as well because it's good for sensitive skin, and it's good for people who have contacts, good for people who might have sensitive eyes. It's also hypoallergenic, so I feel really good keeping it in my kit because I know that I can use it on most people. Next up, and this is very, very important. Actually, it might be the most important things to carry in your kit because they are for sanitizing. So I have sanitizing items right here. I'm going to go through every one of them. I have the Beautysoclean Super Clean Brush Cleanser. I don't really love to spot clean my brushes, but if I'm on set and I need to reuse a brush on someone else, this is great to have in a pinch because I can just spray it on some paper towel and then clean the brush, let it dry, and then use it again. This is great also if I'm doing multiple faces and I have one brush and I need to be able to reuse that brush, I can clean it with this. You always want to make sure you have some kind of brush cleaner in your kit that dries quickly because you cannot always rely on being able to shampoo your brushes, especially on a busy day when you're on set. I cannot tell you how imperative it is to use clean brushes and tools. It is so important. Another thing I keep in my kit is 91% alcohol. This is great for sanitizing any non-porous surface. You can also use it to sanitize your creams. I use it to sanitize my spatula if I'm going in and out of certain cream products or any kind of moisturizer, but this is a must. It also goes without saying that I have a hand sanitizer as well. This is Jao. It's completely rubbed off. You can't even tell. I have a big one that I use to refill this. The thing I love about this is that it's moisturizing and it doesn't strip the oils from your skin, and it smells really nice. I use this and I'll go in and do makeup, and 9 times out of 10 I'll have a client tell me, wow, something smells really good, and it's usually the hand sanitizer. So that's nice. Do you need a fancy hand sanitizer for your kit? No. In fact, I actually recommend one that's not super perfumed because some people can be averse to certain scents. And if there's anything that I always keep in my kit, it's wet ones. Do I wish they were biodegradable? Yes, I do. But I tell you, these are wonderful, especially because I tend to work off the back of my hand a lot. Also, I am a bit of a messy makeup artist. I tend to get makeup on myself because I touch the face and I just get makeup all over my hands and sometimes on my arms. And I need these to be able to wipe my hands clean so I don't get makeup everywhere, including on my own clothes, which I have done many times. Another thing that I love these for is to clean or sanitize the area in which I'm going to be working on. I have silicone mats in my kit that I place down before I put any of my makeup products down, and I use these to clean them as well. You can also use Clorox wipes or any other kind of alcohol or sanitizing wipe, but these are my personal preference. I also like to use these on my hands because they don't dry out the skin and they are hypoallergenic. Next up is this little toolbox that I have here. I have lots of goodies in here, and I'm going to walk you through a few of them, which are very much my Pro Kit essentials. It's gone through many iterations, but I've had this version the longest, I think because I like it the most. I went to Little Tokyo a few weeks ago, and these caught my eye. They're these very tiny Q-tips, or little, I guess, cotton buds. You can use them for makeup. I think they're mostly meant for electronics, like AirPods, and you can clean the AirPod or even clean little mechanisms on your computer, but I just thought they were so tiny and so precise. They're perfect for any kind of line work or any detail work. If you're doing a bold lip, these are great, and they're a different shape from anything else that I have in my kit, and that's why I have them. I do have 3 different types of Q-tips because that's just how I roll. So I have these 3 right here. I have these, which are made from bamboo. I have the pointed end on one side and then the rounded end on the other. Then I have these, which also have a point, but they are a different kind of point, if that makes any sense. They're very, very similar. The reason I bought these is because I got them in bulk, and then I love the ridges on the sides of these Q-tips. I'll use this side to apply eye cream or even lip balm to catch any fallout under the eye. I'll put some eye cream down and clean up under the eye, and the ridges just catch all the product, any eyeshadow that may have fallen. Oh, actually, I lied. I have 4 different types of Q-tips. These are mixed together. It's only a problem if you admit it's a problem. That's all I gotta say. So I've got these 2. These are my precision Q-tips. So this on the end here, as you can see, very, very fine. Another option to use if I want to do some precision work. This is just a double-sided pointed Q-tip. Next up in my toolkit, I have 2 types of tweezers. I have the regular tweezers, which are great just to get any little errant hairs that you might need to remove. And then I have these angled tweezers from Tweezerman. These are amazing. As you can see, there's that flat edge right there. You can use it to get into those little stubborn hairs if you need to get rid of anything on the eyebrow. But the thing that I love to use these for, the angle is perfect to get in if you want to do any kind of lash work. If you want to do a strip lash, or what I mostly use them for, individuals. It helps to get really precise and get super, super close to that lash line. I love these tweezers, and they are most definitely a pro kit essential, especially if I'm doing a red carpet look and I'm doing a lash. Another groovy little tool that I have is this eyelash curler. It's great if you're trying to marry lashes with the lash line, or if you have a couple of those stubborn lashes that are just going straight or falling down. You can really get in there and squeeze and make everything really uniform. I have another 2 tools from Tweezerman. I swear I'm not sponsored by them. I just really love their tools. And I'm gonna save my favorite one for last because it's just the coolest. So this is a lash comb. Kind of self-explanatory. It's great if you've got any clumpy mascara, or even if you're trying to get lashes to cooperate, you can get right into that lash line. All these tools are really easy to clean. They're non-porous. They're mostly metal or plastic. This is great if you're doing any kind of beauty work, or if you're doing any kind of close-up work where you're gonna see the lashes and everything needs to be really defined and perfect. And now for my favorite tool. I don't think this is made anymore. I've gone online to try and find it and I cannot find it. So I'm literally holding on to this one for dear life, because I believe Tweezerman made another one of these, but they made it more stiff. It's not as soft and pliable. And every other one that I've tried from other brands has been really hard and plasticky. It's this. It's a lash guard. It's made of silicone, so it's really flexible, really soft, non-porous, so you can sanitize it and clean it in between clients. And what it does, you can rest it against the lash line and pull up and do mascara without worrying about any transfer on the lid. This is amazing. This is probably, would I say it's my top ride or die item in my kit? It's definitely top 2 or top 3. There's something about the curve of this tool. When you lay it on the lash line and you just press, you can get a really beautiful curl out of the lashes, and it just helps you to distribute mascara all the way down to the root. When I was first starting out in the first few years I was doing makeup, I was always so nervous to do mascara. Mascara and lip liner used to scare the hell out of me. But it was one of those things where I kept doing it. I'm like, well, the only way to do this is to just keep doing it. And this definitely helps with precision, and it helps to create that barrier between the mascara and the skin. If you're doing an entire look, say for a red carpet or even for an event, you have to think about the body. Some of my favorite body products are right here. This is Weleda Skin Food. I love this so much. It's really beautiful on the skin. It gives a really nice sheen to the legs and to the arms and to the décolleté. Also, sometimes if I'm feeling fancy, I'll take a little bit of it and tap it on the high points of the face, and it also creates a beautiful sheen on the cheekbone. There are some times when this is just a little bit too rich and it creates too much shine on the body, so then I will use this. I know you can't tell what it is, but it's actually the Naturium Bio-Lipid Restoring Body Lotion. I've just depotted it because it comes in a very big bottle and I don't want to carry that in my kit. This is what I love to use on the body. It's super hydrating. I use it on my shoots. I use it on my clients. And my most favorite part about this is that it's fragrance free. So it's not going to assault the senses and upset anyone who might have a sensitive nose or sensitive skin. Y'all know I'm a setting spray girl. I just love it so much. I love it to prep the skin. I love it to set the skin. Sometimes I'll even do it in the middle of makeup to set the eye if I've done the eye and I'm getting ready to do the skin. This Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray is definitely one of my favorites, mostly because it's great as a primer and it's great as a setting spray. It just locks makeup in, and this is really good as an insurance policy, especially if you're doing a makeup, like say for a red carpet, and you're not traveling with your client. This is going to give you that reassurance that the makeup is going to stay all night and hopefully prevent any kind of meltdown. So I know I said that I was going to talk about tools and other essentials besides makeup in my kit, but if there were 2 makeup item essentials for a kit, these are the first 2 things that would pop in mind for me. The first one, a neutral matte palette. This is essential for any makeup artist kit. This is the Makeup by Mario one. This is one of my favorites that I've ever used. I use it a lot on this channel. I'm sure you talk to any pro makeup artist, they have something like this in their kit. There's a reason for that because of the versatility. All of these tones are global, so not only are they great for eyeshadow looks, but they're also great for contour in a pinch, and you can also use some of them for eyebrow as well. Another makeup product that I would recommend to have in your kit, because you are undoubtedly going to need it, is pressed powder in a palette. Now, whether or not you buy the palette pre-made or you make it yourself like I have here, I have it labeled right here. They're the Sephora baked powders. I have 6. Obviously not fully global, but these tones are the tones that I tend to work on most of the time on most of my clients. If I need anything deeper or lighter, I do have that in my kit as well, just separate. These are great because they're baked. They're super soft on the skin. They create a little bit of a blurring effect. They're great for touch-ups. They're great for warming up the skin, for bronzing, for contouring. They are multi-use. Highly recommend to have something like this in your kit. It's definitely an essential. One more product that I love because it's super innovative and you can use it on every single global skin tone across the board. It's the Mally Ever Poreless Face Defender. It is very well loved, excuse me, but it is a silicone-based product and you can use your fingers, you can use a brush, or you can use a sponge and place it on any areas of the face that are shiny, and it will kill shine, but it will not disturb the makeup underneath it, and it doesn't build up and get kind of pilly and weird on the face like some other products can, like powder. Also, it's clear, so like I said, you can use it across the board on any skin tone. So those are most of the essentials that I carry in my pro kit. Do you have any other questions about what's in my pro kit? Would you like to see a tour of my kit? Please let me know in the comments below, and also if you have any other questions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week with a brand new video.